Hello everyone. So in this video, we will be continuing with chapter number 5, which is library classes. So in previous video, we saw that what is wrapper classes and why do we have to make use of wrapper classes. So before proceeding to this video, please go and watch out the previous video where I have explained the details about wrapper classes so that you can easily understand the further topics. So coming back to this, how can we create a wrapper class inside a program? So first we can create is using our constructor which is present in our wrapper class, and second is by making use of the parse method that I will show you now. So first I will show you how to make wrapper class objects with the help of constructor. So here it is written class name, object name, new, class name and arguments. Like for example, if we have to make a wrapper class object of integer, then simply we have to make use of integer class name, that is integer. Then we have to write object name. Object name simply the variable that we are using in primitive data type. So for now I will make use of variable x equals to new, again the constructor that we have to make use of, and in brackets the arguments that we have to pass is the value that we want to store in our object. So let's say if you want to store 10. This statement simply means that we have created a variable of integer type which will store the value 10, which is very much similar to intx equals to 10. This is our traditional process where we make use of primitive data type to initialize the value, and this is we are making use of wrapper class to make an integer object. So this is how we can create object of integer class. Likewise we can create objects of float, character, long, boolean, etc. Now second is using parse method. So we have already learned that how to make use of buffer reader class in 9th standard to take input from the user. So there we used to take input from the user in the form of string, and we used to convert that string into respective values based on the data that we have. Let's say if we have 1, 2, 3, then we used to convert this into integer with the help of parse method. So similarly, that same parse method we have to make use in order to take input in wrapper class object. I will be taking an example of integer wrapper class again. So that says integer y equals to integer dot parseInt. In brackets we have to mention the number in string format to convert it into integer. So this is how we can create an integer wrapper class object. So if we have to make use of float, then this would be float, here it would be float. If we have to make use of long, then here it would be long and here it would be long. So similarly, we can use all the data types to make wrapper class object. Now here we have some different wrapper class methods that we can make use when we are making use of numeric wrapper classes. Like for example, integer we have float, we have long and etc. So when we have these types of objects, then we can make use of this method and this method to do our calculations. Next we will be seeing character wrapper class methods. So first we have is digit. So this method will return true or false value and check whether the character that is present is digit or not. Digit simply means a number, whether it is 7, 8, 9. So it will return us true or false value if the character that we have entered is a digit. Next we have letter. So similar to digit, this is letter. If the value of character is in form of alphabetical letter, then it will give us true value, else false. Third is letter or digit. So if our character is, for example, capital A, then this will give us true value because this is checking for either letter or digit. So first I will show you the syntax how to check this. So character dot is digit, and in brackets if we have value as 1, then this will return us value as true. But if we had a value of capital A, then this would have given us the value as false. So this is how we can make use of digit, letter, is letter or a digit. Similarly goes for is lowercase, is uppercase. So the syntax this remains the same. Here we are making use of character wrapper class in order to check whether the character that we have taken is as per our condition or not. Whether is it a digit, is it a letter, is it a letter or digit, is it in lowercase, uppercase, is a white space simply means a normal space bar that we use. So this all method, the first 6 methods returns the value in form of true or false. Lowercase and uppercase, these two methods are mostly used in case of string values. This you would be learning in the last chapter, that is about string. So 2 lowercase will convert all the characters present in the string to lowercase, and 2 uppercase method, this will convert all the characters present in string to uppercase. Character at this method is used to find the character which is present at the position which is mentioned inside the argument. Again, this you would be learning in the last chapter, that is string. For now, simply you have to remember that the number present inside the argument at that position, the letter which is present, that will be the final result that this method would give us. And length, again this is the method which is used to find the length of the string that we have entered. Again this you would be learning in the last chapter of our syllabus. So this was all about the character wrapper class methods that are there in Java. Next we have is an example of autoboxing and unboxing, which I had covered their definition in previous video. If you haven't watched yet, please watch the video before proceeding to this one. So as we earlier saw, what is autoboxing? Autoboxing is an automatic process of converting primitive data type to wrapper classes, and if we have unboxing, then it is just the reverse, that is wrapper class to primitive data type. So here this is our primitive value which is 50. This is getting stored in a wrapper class object which is in. So our primitive data type value which is 50 is getting converted to a wrapper class object in, which will have the value as 50. So now the value of 50 is in form of wrapper class object. Similarly is the case of unboxing. Here we are creating an object of integer wrapper class which is in, which is storing the value of 50. So in object is currently having the value 50, which is of wrapper class type, and then we are giving this value to a primitive data type to variable a, which is getting converted into primitive data. So A is belonging to int, which is primitive data type, and we are storing the value of in to A, and therefore the value is getting converted to primitive data type. So this is how we can perform unboxing and autoboxing. So this was all about chapter number 5, that is library classes. If you have any questions, then you can send your questions in comment section. And if you have any other query related to any question in Java, then you can send your questions related to program on my mail ID. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.